guys, welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about TADC, more specifically episode 7. Episode 7 is a very interesting episode. A very interesting episode so far. The animation is great, the voice actors are doing so good, especially the performance. But there's one thing I need to talk about. What is Kane's motive, plans, and what does he want more in the world? Well, there's one of them I can answer. The thing that Kane wants more in the world is to be appreciated and loved. When he doesn't get that appreciation, he becomes more selfish, I guess, and reckless. Just like when he figured when he made a fake NPC called Abel to make this master plan like they're going to leave, he thought that was a good idea. But it just made the circus cast hate him more. Kane may be an AI, but he's not the smartest, in my opinion. He is like a child that has godlike powers instead of a body and a adult voice. He doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what the humans want. He can't feel. He's AI. He's not a person. Um, if you have some kind of virtual reality games or some kind of person that talks to you that's an AI, if you ask an AI, can you feel? They will respond to say no. So it's possible that Kane can't feel because he's an AI too. But he seems so lifelike. That's the thing. AI can trick you. It can trick you to do things that you don't want to do. For instance, example, Jax. Almost at the final scene of the episode, Kane made Jax press the red button. Which is interesting because Jax is aware of it. And he knows that Kane did that to him. And one thing that was said in the episode, not directly, but supposedly, Kane made the other circus members abstract. To be honest, I don't believe that. That's too obvious. I think that the more Kane mess with their minds, the more closer they become to abstraction, not fully abstraction. When Kane takes full control of their minds, they don't fully abstract. They go closer to going crazy. Maybe they have hallucinations after Kane started to make them feel dizziness, kind of like Jax. Jax in the scene when he was sleeping and tripping out, he's naked. um, I felt like Kane was trying to control him in some way or some form because he wasn't present. I felt like Kane was in there with his room trying to mess with his mind, his code, which is fascinating. And I found that Kane is an AI. An AI copies or resembles something it saw to make new ones. The character Abel and the NPC must be represented by someone. Must be someone that Kane knows exists and knows that they do all of what they do. You get what I'm trying to say. Kane can just not know everything. Imagine Kane doesn't know what a bed is. Then when I show him what a bed is, he makes a double bed, kind of. He takes things that are made and make them new. So he needs reference to make something. He's an AI. He can't create. He doesn't have a mind. He's ones and zeros. So he needs something or someone to show him and tell him what is he made for, what does he do, what can he or cannot make. So the Abel character could be a person that exists in the real world, but it's been a long time. We saw The Office. It's been like maybe years. The circus in episode 1, the circus members said they've been trapped here for years. So the real life Kane probably died, but did he? My theory that Abel is Kinger. Kinger knows how to escape the circus. And Kane is trying to mess with his mind, making him, when he gets into the light, he doesn't remember anything. Therefore, he doesn't remember how to escape the circus, which is which is a theory, by the way. It's an idea, but there's one problem with this theory. How does Kane control Kinger without making Kinger abstract? Well, that's the thing. In the episode 7, he said he can add temporary modifiers to make the adventures more interesting. In this case, Kinger is constantly forgetting things in the light. So there it is. It's not real that when Kane controls the other circuit's members fully, they abstract. They just become closer, kind of like Kinger. When he forgets things in the light, he becomes more and more insane. So that's the theory that I have for TADC. If you want to see more of this theory, which I'm calling it the Abel theory, please comment down below. This is a theory indeed. That means that Kane knows what he's doing. He knows what the character wants, and he can make that happen, but he doesn't want to because he doesn't want to be alone. But the thing is, how does the characters go inside of the game if the bodies are not there? Because the an AI maybe can copy what it's seen, but it can also modify it a little bit. For the reason why I'm saying that because it's some things that Abel said are not true and can be true. Like when he said the trapping people inside of stasis pods to keep them alive, and Kane is made to keep their minds active, which I found that real. Kane does keep the circus minds active. Without them being active, the brain will probably die or something. I haven't done research about that, but I'll see in the next video. But it is very interesting that Kane can modify humans whenever he wants. So, everything that's been told about Scratch is real. Maybe Scratch was close to abstraction, and the final piece that made him go crazy is Kane starting to modify him. Maybe Scratch was trying to look for the exit and he found it, but Kane stopped him by trying to access his mind. Maybe making Scratch think that this isn't a good idea, I shouldn't go there, maybe I should tell Kane. Then Scratch's consciousness tries to fight back, but ultimately, when fire and fire collide, it makes more fire. So the situation becomes worse. Scratch as abstracted. Well, that's the theory that I have for today. If you want to see more, like and subscribe. Let's reach a 50 likes. I don't think everyone's gonna watch this, but that's my theory.